Christ. Welcome to Bell's Kitchen. My name's Sean Bell, and a man who does a video games podcast and, for reasons not fully understood by science, now does a cooking show once a month on Twitch. Right, I've made an error. I'll tell you now. So I was setting everything out, right? And I was just checking through the recipe again. Just to make sure, I mean, not that I'd prepare that, I mean, I'll have forgotten it all again. I was just making sure there's nothing terrifying. I forgot that this cooks for 45 minutes, and I haven't planned anything for that 45 minutes. So this may just end really disappointingly. Right, hang on, Gabsy Wabsy. That is exactly how I was going to pronounce it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it now because I don't want to get shouted at. Can you please confirm the correct way of pronouncing it, please? Is it with a th rather than the way I was going to do it, and will get me shouted at? So yeah, this stream might have a really disappointing ending where I just sort of bung it in the oven and then go, right, imagine what that'd be like. Chorizo is better. Okay, that's all right. I've probably told people off for saying that. I'm really anxious now about how I pronounced okay, chorizo it is. Right, yeah. For those who haven't followed on social media, so we are making Spanish chicken chorizo and butterbean casserole. This is right. Don't shout. It's a Waitrose recipe. Yeah. Deal with it. I'm sorry. So this meal is insane because, as well as having, I mean, so it's got quite a few. I don't know if you can see that. Quite a few calories in it. But have a look at this. See that? I lied on social media. I said it was 5 of you 5 a day. It's actually 4. But you know, have a banana and an apple for breakfast. Literally, yeah. So just eat this, and then you can just eat whatever you want for the rest of your life. You're fine. You're sorted. What we need to make this, I'm pretty sure I've got it all out here. Hang on. Let's switch. Here we go. Right. So obviously, stuff you should have anyway if you're a respectable grown adult. Olive oil, black pepper, standard stuff. And then what else we got? So we got red onions. I mean, if you're making this for 2 people, you only need 1. Obviously, if you're making it for more, just adjust it. It's double it in your head. It's fine. It's maths, isn't it? We've got garlic cloves. You need 2 of those. 2 celery sticks. Red pepper. We need some baby potatoes. What else we got? Chicken breast fillets there in the fridge, obviously, because I'm not a madman. What else we got? Butter beans. Tin of butter beans, tin of chopped tomatoes, some diced chorizo, nearly got it wrong, diced chorizo, sweet smoked paprika, which I've got somewhere, don't know where, enjoy me forgetting about that and having to go and find it in a minute, some fresh flat leaf parsley, and 1 lemon, which is there. That's what a lemon looks like. Right, step 1. Preheat the oven, guys. Do you reckon we can... Should we have a go? So we turn this. 180 degrees. You need to preheat your oven to it. I think I'm terrifying you. Some people I think are actually making it along with me. So that's, yeah, your funeral, guys. Right, step 2. Prepare the vegetables. So peel and finely chop the red onion and garlic. So let's get on with that. Now, fun fact about me, I am absolutely atrocious with onions. I absolutely can't. Alright, Colin, this is supposed to be a family-friendly stream. I've probably sworn already and not realised. Yeah, cutting onions, I can't deal with it. So there is a very real chance that I'll have to leave the room, or I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure it'll be fine. family stopped watching when you said chorizo. Yeah, well, I've received advice from my betters, and we're saying chorizo now. That's the new rules. I'm sorry. All right, let's top and tail this fella. Get the skin off. That is already getting in my eyes. So we're off to a flyer. I think that's all the bad skin off, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to preemptively just get a bit of oil in there. Because, according to the recipe, you're supposed to prep all the veg first and then get it in the pan. But I might just get the onion in the pan to begin with. Really what I should have done was started by prepping the other veg, but I've cut into the onion now, so that's already... Do I have any mint? If you chew mint, it stops your eyes watering. Is that a real thing, or is that an old wives' tale? Because I've heard all sorts. I've seen people say, oh yeah, if you put a spoon or a bit of bread in your mouth, that helps. Doesn't, because I've tried. Right, let's cut this onion. I have absolutely, because I hate cutting onions, I have absolutely zero technique for this. I'm just going to go at it with a knife until I'm fed up. I'm just going to cut it as if it was like a lemon or something. So far, not crying, which is, you know, something in it. Not crying on the internet. Right, let's just get them in now. Just bugger off onions. I don't even particularly like onions. I'd never... Everyone's like, oh, you can't make like a pasta dish or anything without onions. I'm like, I could, quite happily. I'm going to wash my hands. 1 second. So that is that is starting to get my eyes a bit. I'm just going to tidy up the bits of onion I'm not using and get rid of them, and then wash the chopping board, or else I'm going to have a bad time. Where's my... Here we go. So, another thing I've messed up. You might have noticed I'm not wearing my apron. I don't know where it's gone, by the way. How do I feel in my competition? Harry Kane getting a hat-trick at the weekend. A hat-trick is 3 goals. Thank you for explaining that. This is a reference to the FIFA, the Journey streams, if you haven't been watching those.
Rimella Patar.
They've been quite good fun though, haven't they? Unfortunately. Oh, what have we got? We've got a sub. We've got a sub. Oh, new follower. Thank you, Lance Uppercut. Right, what am I doing next? I've already forgotten. Garlic. Do the garlic. 2 cloves. Or more if you're doing it for more people. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I know about Harry Kane is that one cutscene he's been in where he just, like... He's just a bit weird and rubbish. I'm sure he's a lovely fella. Well, he's a professional footballer, so probably not. God, why am I suddenly rubbish? Okay, here we go. 3. That's 1 too many. One of you is going to have to go back in, I'm afraid. Again, I've no technique for this. I just take the top and bottom off, and then just have like a little annoying time getting the skin off. We've got a little garlic crusher thing. Colin, that's 2 strikes for swearing. Watch it. But yeah, I just find it's not worth the faff of cleaning the bloody thing. Frankly. But then this is also really annoying as well. So, you know, what are you going to do? So look, I have on good authority that at least one person, who is Matt, watches this with his child in the room. Right, let's just cut the garlic up. Nothing fancy. Just hang on, still got the skin on it. Brilliant. Well done. I'm almost disappointingly unaffected by the onion. I'll be honest. There's a little bit. It stings a little bit. But I was hoping it was going to be a funny bit of, you know, hashtag content. Me having to disappear for 2 minutes to have a cry off camera. Well, that's not happening, is it? Alright, get garlic in the pan. And then what we're doing, celery sticks. Trim the ends off the celery sticks and slice them into 1 centimetre pieces. There you go. See how you just said, Dad, do you remember when Sean licked the bowl? I try not to think about it. Alright, let's get it. It's got all soil on them. Is it 2 celery sticks? Yeah, 2 celery sticks. So let's cut the, wait, does it say trim the ends, as in both ends? Well, that's already basically done because of the horrible way I pulled it off the thing. Alright, just going to wash these. Because, you know, when I see soil on things that I'm supposed to eat, rather than it just being a wonderful reminder of how Mother Earth provides for us, it just freaks me out. I think it's absolutely gross. Right, 1 centimetre pieces. So, I mean, I haven't got a ruler. And I'm not Shigeru Miyamoto, so I don't know exactly what centimetre looks like. Oh, I've got to do the bloody potatoes as well. Onion, garlic and celery, fine. So onion, garlic and celery can go straight in, basically. And then I've got to do the potatoes. I should have a graphic saying what the meal is during the stream, but that would require intelligence, wouldn't it? Hey, what's wrong with my celery? Lupu Bailey. What's celery supposed to look like? Sorry, good fella. I'm making. What am I making? Spanish chicken chorizo. Bloody, that's a problem. I'm going to keep saying it wrong. Chicken chorizo and butterbean casserole with lemon and parsley oil. I'd forgotten about that. Stop what? Stop saying it wrong. Can't help it, mate. Right, potatoes. Baby potatoes. How many was I supposed to use? 200 grams. This is how many grams? That's a 500 gram bag. Don't even need to use half of them. Thank God for that. Alright, so we're just cutting the potatoes into 1 centimetre slices. Sorted. Do I need to wash these? I don't think I need to wash these. Do I? Doesn't say. Oh yeah, scrub and rinse the potatoes to remove any soil. Fine. I mean, I'm not scrubbing them. That's insane behaviour. That. I'm going to say that looks looks like 200 grams. Why not? And anyway, when did eating soil do anyone any harm? You reckon that's about 125 grams? They are baby potatoes, Connor, yes. Alright, that's the potatoes. Right, so yeah. So you need your garlic, your onion, and your celery in the pan. And then put that on a medium heat. It says on the sheet. I do have a scale, but it's knackered, mate. So there's your answer. I mean, I should really, given that in a roundabout sort of way I am getting paid to do this, I should probably spend all of £10 on some working electronic scales. But yeah. Let's give that a bloody shove round. Wait for that to heat up. It'll only take about a million years. Bloody rubbish hob. I really miss having a gas hob, guys. I don't mind telling you. I'm sure I've mentioned this before. Right, so they hang around in there for about 5 minutes until they're soft. I say 5 minutes, it'll probably be longer than that because that's going to take ages to heat up. Whatever. Alright, okay, and then you add the red pepper. I completely missed the pepper. I was supposed to have sliced the pepper. Do it in a minute, it's fine. So once they've all softened up, we'll then add the pepper and the potatoes. It's going to be fine. It's going to be absolutely fine. Where's my pepper? Let's get all them pesky seeds out of the way, because I am a child. Colin. See, you can probably, talking in innuendo is probably alright, to be fair. Probably the one thing that's allowed. The other reason this is a family stream, by the way, is I don't know if you're watching this, Dad, but I found out that my dad has shown this to my grandmother, who's about 96. So that's a worry, isn't it? Hello, Grandma, by the way, in case Dad's making you watch this again. I assume he's just shown you about 2 minutes of it. At which point you got bored, and it wasn't. I don't think you stuck around for the whole 90 minutes or whatever it was. I always, whenever I do peppers, I always get rid of the sort of pale bits on the inside. I have no idea if I'm supposed to do that or where I've picked that up. That may be a total nonsense. Right, go away, seeds. You are too spicy for my white English mouth. Which is that's my issue, by the way. That's not the pepper's fault. That's me. So, right, see what I mean? This is doing absolutely nothing. Let's just put on for medium heat. Nearly said a rude word. Yeah, medium heat is a waste of time. It's just going on full whack. So that's more like it. Making some noise now. I don't know if the microphone's picking that up. That's beginning to sizzle. Right, is there anything we can do while... No, not really. was going to try and be clever and preemptive and like get something else done, but it's sort of an impasse now. On the up, my eyes will stop stinging soon, so that's something. I'm going to put a bit more oil in. There's barely anything in there. A bit of onion just fell out of the pan. And that's on the floor now. I don't want to pick it up. I don't think the dog's going to eat it. So it's just going to have to stay there. Keep meaning to make those French toast donut things you made, but no, oh yeah, it's the brioche. It is a bit of a killer. Wait, Gabsy, don't think the seeds and sweet peppers are spicy. Taste one and see. I mean, that is a trap. If I've ever have seen one before. There's absolutely no way I'm doing that. Unfortunately, sorry. But yeah, Woodfella, if you can, yeah, it is well worth doing if you can get the brioche. But yeah, Colin, you're not going to do innuendos for my gran. Fine. You see, if I'd had these heating at the right temperature to begin with, I'd still be prepping stuff. And I wouldn't have this weird little bit of downtime now. Oh, sorry, my shoe just did a squeak. Oh, that's okay. What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say. Onion is toxic to dogs. Is that a real thing? Well, I better pick it up now. I don't even know if you're telling the truth. But there it is. There's the bit of onion. It was on the floor. Now I've got to wash my hands. Oh, how did the Splatoon go? Incredibly badly. We lost every single match we played. We sort of saw it coming because all the other teams actually practice a lot, and we were just sort of thrown together in the last sort of 2 weeks. And we... yeah, we had like one practice session. But you know, the important thing is we had fun and we raised money for charity, so deal with it. You want to see the dog? I don't know if she'd be up for that. Mara, can you come here, darling? Mara, come here. Now I might have to like hold her up. Mara, will you let me carry you? Will you freak out if I try and pick you up? Here she is. Hello, Mara. Say hello to the internet. Oh my god, her heart's going a million miles an hour, bless her. Should we get you on the big camera? There we go. Say hello. We don't usually pick her up, so I think she sort of hates it, to be honest. You're right, mate. I mean, she wasn't bothered when I did the horn thing at the start, but yeah. Down you go, darling. Right, where were we? I suppose I should probably go to Hobcam, shouldn't I? Although, to be honest, it's the worst camera of the lot. Oh, hang on a minute, where's the... Bloody hell. We're missing a camera. Hang on a minute. There we go. It was hiding in the wrong place. One minute. There we go. Oh yeah, you're right, Phil. Wash my hands, thank you. So as an act of protest for that, Mara's gone and sat on the settee in the living room, which she's not actually allowed to do. But sod it. Right. These are all looking pretty soft. So I'm going to chuck the rest in. So yeah, add the onion, garlic and celery, cook for 5 minutes until soft, add the red pepper and sliced potatoes and cook for 8 to 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. In you go. I won't bother setting a timer, who cares. Yeah, Mara's a staffy. Although you can't really tell, she's like, I don't know, she's like the runt of the litter. She hasn't really got that sort of boxy build they normally have. She's quite slight. Right, what we're doing next, cut the chicken. Let's do the bloody chicken. Which weirdly, they've all come in. Hang on, let's go back to the prep cam. There we go. The chickens, like the breasts, have come in these like individual little bags, which just freaked me out a little bit. And I can't get the bags open either. Adding insult to injury. So you can just do this with, what does the recipe say? Trying to remember now. 300 grams. Again, not weighing them. But like, use as many as you want. That is quite bad, isn't it? Single-use plastic. Pretty gross. Hey. I think it's because these are the cheap, like, big bag of frozen ones. Obviously they're not frozen now. That would be bad. Alright, let's get these in the bin. Right, cut the chicken. While the vegetables are cooking, cut each chicken breast fillet into 4 equal pieces. I don't know why it's important that they're equal, but that's what it says. It'd make more sense to just do it in half, and then half again, wouldn't it? Right, add the beans and tomatoes. Drain and rinse the butter beans and add to the pan with the vegetables. Stir in the chopped tomatoes, season with black pepper and heat for 1 minute. Alright Connor, you've taken my incredibly unreasonable stance on the size of the chicken bits and made me look a fool, haven't you? Because that is a perfectly valid reason to make sure they're all the same size. I mean, it's a good thing there are occasionally people in the chat who know what they're talking about, because it's pulled my arse out of the fire a couple of times. Right, what else am I doing? What am I doing? Beans. Let's get these beans drained. It's a nice sentence, isn't it? mean, pretty sure they haven't been going for 8 to 10 minutes, but I'm feeling impatient, so I'm just going to go ahead and whack the beans and the tomato in. Probably on hob cam, shouldn't I? You're just staring at a load of raw chicken at the moment. There we go. Right, done that. Oh yeah, season with black pepper. I have no idea how much is the correct amount. Just winging it. I'll say that. Due to my extreme sensitivity to anything with any flavour, any pepper is too much. But yeah, so you're supposed to leave that for 1 minute. What's wrong with having a microwave? You're allowed a microwave. I can only use it for like occasionally defrosting things and heating the baby's bottles up. I think that's allowed, isn't it? It's not like I've got a stack of rustlers in the fridge. That was a long time ago, and I've put that behaviour behind me now. Right. Here we go. Okay, so cook the chicken and vegetables. So spoon the vegetable sauce, which is that, I guess, into an oven-proof dish. Place the chicken and chorizo on top, and sprinkle over the paprika. All right, I will. Right, thing is though, here's another thing I got wrong. You're supposed to cover it in foil, and I haven't got any foil. Forgot. I don't think we have anyway. Let me double check. Yeah, I mean we've got cling film and we've got greaseproof paper, but I don't think they'll do the job. So, what I've found in the cupboard is these like little. Hang on, I'll hold it. Like little takeaway tins. So what I think I'm going to do is put it in one, and then just whack another one on top of it. And that's the same, right? It's the same thing. So it's fine, absolutely fine. Right, let's go back to the prep area. Chuck that to one side. So I'm going to need 2 of these because I'm very clever. I'm going to cook. Stop making fun of me for not having any foil. I just forgot that we ran out. All right, just leave me alone. Yeah. So I'm going to cook. Well, I'm going to cook both of them off, and then one's going to go in the fridge, and then that's for work tomorrow. Right. Let's get this spooned in. There's a lot of steam. Has that gone all over the Oh no, it's alright. I always worry that it's going to steam up the lens, because it usually does with the hob one. Right, spread them out. Like that. I think there's definitely a bit more in that one, but who cares? No, you don't cook the chicken in with it. This is the weird bit. So you then put the chicken on top of it and the chorizo, and then you cover it, and then you cook it all like that. It's a bit weird. So let's just, I'm just gonna have to use my fingers. I have real problems with raw meat. Real problems with handling raw meat. I have. So yeah, boop boop, boop boop, boop boop, boop. That's probably about half and half, right? No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, 6 each. And then I'm gonna wash my hands. No, the raw meat thing. So I like. It's a cowardly way to live, but I just like sushi. Can't do sushi at all because I'm sure it's really nice, but my brain's just going mad, saying you're eating raw meat, you absolute moron. Spit it out immediately. Right, let's bang a load of chorizo on it. There you go. Then what? Oh yeah, the paprika. Now, give me 1 second. Because... where did she put it? So, my wife recently went to Budapest. And got a load... Oh, where did she put it? I can't remember now. Apparently Budapest are absolutely mad on paprika. And she brought a load home. There's this one, but that's not the one I was thinking of. Has she opened this one already? No, she hasn't opened this one. There was another one that was in a nice little bag, and I have no idea where she's put it. Oh, here we go. So she got 3 different things of paprika, and this was one of them. Do I just sprinkle it? Yeah. I mean, there's probably a real way to do this. I'm just getting a pinch of it and just giving it a bit of that. See, I do like rare steak. I'll give you that, Colin. I know what you mean about chicken, though. Like it does feel like probably the least safe of the meats. Right, yeah. So then you loosely cover with foil and then bake in the oven for 35 minutes. So I think if I can just sort of get that to fit in the other one, that'll basically work. Kind of. There you go, that looks like an absolutely airtight seal to me, mate. Let's just curve it, let's just, pull it in on the corners there. That will probably work. Colin, stop. Stop it. Let's just bring them in again. The worst part is I was at the supermarket earlier and I could have just bought some foil and saved myself a lot of public humiliation. But I forgot, didn't I? There we go. Stretch it out then over. Oh, so it just kind of sits That's not a bad idea. And then it'll just sit. Yeah. So then if this one, I like bring all the edges up, and then that can just plonk on top of it. Good idea. And I'll do the other one. Now that we've realised there's a better way of doing it. I say we've realised. I'm thinking it'll be alright because this isn't really like, yeah, there's going to be a bit of ventilation whether I like it or not, so it'll be fine. Absolutely fine. Right, bang them in the oven. Oh, team. Oh, right, hang on. I'm just gonna grab the camera. I'm just gonna grab the camera. Guys, look. Ah, fuck. Oh, I swore. Sorry, I swore. I feel like that's warranted though. I mean, I can't even let the dog have it because it's got raw chicken in it. And oh my word. Well, I've got enough for tonight, at least. I just don't even want to. I don't even want to clear it up. I don't know what to do about that. Right. I can't scoop it up, man. It's just on the floor. There's no. I can't even shut the oven without clearing it up because it's in the way. Right, Jesus. What can I scoop it with? I need like a. Oh man. The problem with this, right, is that I'm not like so bad that that's the point of the stream. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, hey, let's watch Bell's Kitchen and we'll watch Sean get everything wrong and it'll always be a disaster. Because it's most weeks it's okay, but then maybe that that makes these events even sweeter. Would it have happened with foil? Absolutely not, Connor. What happened was the bloody hell. It's I was holding it either side and it just sort of went and just like folded in the middle and right. So step 7 is when you get so 35 minutes in the oven. And then after 35 minutes you take the foil off and then you give it another 10. And then when you bring it out, so you got to make your lemon. We'll make the lemon and parsley oil. Come on, we can do this. We can salvage it. It's fine as long as I don't step in the tomato vegetable sauce on the floor. I mean, I probably could cook that off and give it to the dog. Oh man. Right. Lemon and parsley. Right, let's just get this off out of my sight. I don't even want to think about it anymore. Step 7. Make the lemon and parsley oil. While the chicken is cooking, finely chop the parsley and place in a small bowl. Grate the zest and squeeze the juice from the lemon and add both to the parsley with the remaining olive oil. Stir well. I mean, I may as well, I'll do it now. Small bowl, you say? Did anyone clip the bit where where it went on the floor? Just out of interest. I'll do it myself afterwards if necessary. Right. Oh, my head's just gone. I don't know. Right. Parsley. Right, let's get another chopping board that hasn't had raw chicken on it. Whoops. Where's the parsley? It's in the fridge. It is. God, yeah. Granny's she's not going to be happy about this at all. Probably give this a wash, eh?
Smash.
How much of this am I going to use? I mean, given that whatever is on the thing... Oh, thanks for the sub, Dr. Lag. Yeah, obviously whatever's on the instructions, I need to halve it now. Because I threw half of it in the bin. So it should be 10 grams. I can't even. How would you even measure 5 grams or something, man? I'm just going to assume it's. Oh, hang on a minute. I could actually just look at the packet and see how much it is. Oh, it doesn't tell me. That's amazing. Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it does. 25 grams. So 1/5 of that. There we go. Once chased after a battered sausage that I dropped walking down a very steep road here in Brighton. Granted, I was steaming, but still ate it. I'm sure your floor is fine. No, I've not had a chance to mop the floor for like a few days, so it's bad. I should probably, since I'm actually doing more prep, I should straighten this up, shouldn't I? There we go. That's even worse. That's even worse than it was before. There we go. Fine. No, I know I could use scales, Phil, but I don't have any working scales at the moment. Which is a problem, to be fair. That looks about 5 grams. Thanks, Colin. Cheers, mate. That's the point. Bacteria for the gut. You need a bit of that, don't you? Oh, man. Right. Where are all the good knives? Here's one. It's a bit overkill for cutting parsley, I'll be honest. Shopping the scales foil lunch for tomorrow. Thanks, Phil. Place into a small bowl. Easy. I'm good at locating food from one thing to another. My skills, that. Camera's well off the chopping board. So it is. Apologies. Right, then what? Chop the parsley, place in a small bowl, grate the zest and squeeze the juice from the lemon. Hang on a minute, where's my grater? Where the hell? Thanks, Gabsy. It's like banging pestle and mortar. Yes, it's good. You could honestly, you could probably kill someone with this if you had to. Either, I don't know how you'd go about doing it. To be honest, just the pestle itself. Bang, sorry, I don't know which camera I'm doing this to. Just across the back of the neck. Or just, I mean, even if you, or maybe you could like put your fist in that and just bang. I'm not going to do it because it will go straight into the laptop. But yeah, I'm being careful, Colin. It's fine. I've learned my lesson. A little bit of extra exhaust. Right, and then I need the lemon juice. Yeah, squeeze the juice from the lemon. I mean, yeah, I only really need half of this now, but whatever. Let's just go the full hog, mate. Brilliant. I used the thing where I used my hand to catch the pips, and then one's definitely... 2 have fallen in already. Skills. Maybe I should just use a sieve and be done with it. Also, why am I squeezing with my left hand? That's not my good hand. Hang on, right's no better. I'm just going to use the whole thing. Why not? While we're here, any of you lot going to be at EGX next month? Because that is soon. I keep forgetting how soon it is. And we still haven't booked any accommodation or anything. It's becoming somewhat of a thing. Just realised, because I was so rattled by dropping half of my dinner on the floor, I never set a timer on the cooker. What was that, about 10 minutes ago? I mean, it feels like an eternity of shame. So let's say it's got 25 minutes left. Oh, wicked. Yeah, it should be a good laugh. Oh, Christmas themed Bell's Kitchen December, 100%, mate. It'd be rude not to. Right, what do I need? Oh, olive oil. It doesn't say how much, it just says the rest of. Don't know what that means. Oh, that's weird. If I put my hand there, it's like I've got a giant hand, like in the Everlong video. And I could. That's weird. Right, so I'm just going to put an amount of olive oil in and hope it's correct. Give that a stir. Congratulations, you have made some lemon and parsley sauce. No, I'm not going to do Christmas Day, obviously. That would be mad. God, yeah, it's a Star Wars Christmas special. I'd love it if we put out a new episode of Star Calls. Because obviously the episode 9s are out around Christmas. So to put that out on like Christmas Day. Like, oh, it's a new episode. Guys, we've done one last episode of Star Calls. And it's about the Christmas special and not about episode 9. Right, there's your sauce. Deal with it. Yeah, and then basically, when that's done cooking, which is going to take another like half an hour in total, so I'm not gonna do it on stream. You serve it. Share the chicken and vegetable sauce between your plates or bowls. Drizzle over the lemon and parsley oil to serve. That's it. That's your lot. That's it. I mean, obviously, somewhat disappointing that I can't just show you what. I mean, I could just hang around for half an hour. I don't think. Oh, bread curry, mate. I don't know what that's about, and I understand what the concept is. I just don't think I understand what the point is. I could do it. Should I do a curry next time? Do you know what? I can cheat. I can do a curry next time because I've got. Where is it? Nu got me this. How to be a curry legend. Straight away she was like, I know the name's a bit embarrassing. But yeah, it's really good because it's just loads of really good curry recipes and comes with. No one saw that, right? That's fine. Comes with a load of pre-made spices. This is pretty good. Because I'm quite thick, and as we've seen this evening, I need all the help I can get. So, yeah, I'll probably Should I do like the you see, there's as I mentioned, I'm really rubbish with spices. So the korma in here is brilliant, and that is one chili out of an available 5. There's also a butter chicken recipe, and I always thought butter chicken was like the least spicy of all. I've made the butter chicken in this, and it's really spicy, or it is to me anyway. A vegetarian curry. I should really do a vegetarian dish, shouldn't I? Because I haven't done any yet, which is quite shameful, really. I could do. I don't know where the recipe card is. I've got a recipe for a really good halloumi steak salad, which I think I've threatened to do before. But yeah, I mean, I guess the korma, you could just change the chicken for tofu or whatever, right? I've never done anything with tofu. I probably should. Let me find it. Oh, it's gone now. But yeah, we'll do a curry next time. That'll be alright. I won't drop half of it on the floor as a bonus. When do I need to do another one of these? Hang on, let me get the calendar up. Because this is technically August's episode. So the next one will be the 29th. Be Sunday the 29th. And we'll make a curry. What's the deal? If tofu, you have to press it for about half an hour beforehand. Do I need to do a Halloween episode? I thought Halloween's the end of October, isn't it? Not September. It is, am I going mad? It is September, isn't it? I don't even know what a Halloween dish would be. What would that entail? All right, so curry at the end of September. I don't know what does a Halloween themed dish look like? Oh, something with pumpkins, of course, something with pumpkins. Is a soup or a pie, pumpkin pie? That might work. Okay, I'll have a think. But yeah, something pumpkin related seems like an obvious. Butternut squash curry. That's a good idea. Too many good ideas, guys. We're doing one of these a month. Right, I am going to go and mop the floor. And yeah, someone I forget who it was. Someone said in the chat. It was Gabsy said, tweet pictures of the dish. Definitely, I will. I'll put them on the Twitter and Instagram and stuff. But yeah, what an eventful stream this has been. yeah, we've had mild errors before, but not dropping half of my dinner on the floor. But yeah, I'll do pictures or maybe a short video or something. Thanks so much for watching. I know this is basically like a running joke that's got out of hand. But Colin, don't start the biscuit stuff again. Don't do it, because we'll be here all night. Yeah, running joke that got out of hand. It's really nice that people tune into this every month. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in like 3 weeks. But obviously, if you maybe you're just here for the cooking stuff, but if not, the computer game show is also a thing. What have we got? Oh, so it'll be New Starkles tomorrow. It'll be the final roundtable. And what else is happening then? So Wednesday, obviously. Oh, hey Luke, you've missed everything, mate. You've missed me dropping half my dinner on the floor and having to bin it. It's been great. It's been a great stream. Yeah, Wednesday, new episode of the podcast. Then I'll be streaming FIFA in the evening. I don't know if James is doing anything on the Friday. I know he was having like a week or two off. And then Sunday. I don't know what Matt's doing either, because he's supposed to be finishing Alex Kidd tonight. So who knows? Right, yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Cheers.